Nobody manipulates someone who speaks like this. Not because they're aggressive, not because they're loud, but because they're psychologically untouchable. Manipulators rely on one thing: your emotional reactions. The moment you stop reacting the way they expect, the game collapses. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 Stoic replies that instantly shift power in any conversation. These are not insults, they're not comebacks, they're psychological boundaries spoken with calm authority. And listen closely, reply number 4 is the one manipulators fear most because it shuts down their control completely. Stay until the end, because once you start using these, people will treat you differently without you ever raising your voice. Most people think manipulators are confident. They're not. They're strategic emotional engineers. They provoke, guilt, confuse, and pressure you to control outcomes. They don't want truth, they want dominance. Stoicism teaches something dangerous to manipulators. You control your responses, not them. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you become enslaved to whatever controls your mind. So today, we are taking that control back. Stoic reply number 1. I'm not responsible for how you interpret my words. This reply is subtle. It sounds calm, but psychologically, it's devastating. Manipulators love twisting your words. They say things like, "So you're saying I'm useless? You're attacking me right now. You're disrespecting me." They put emotions in your mouth. You calmly say, "I'm not responsible for how you interpret my words." This does something powerful. It separates intent from interpretation. Imagine your partner says, "So you think I'm a bad person now?" Instead of defending yourself for 10 minutes, you say this one line. Suddenly, the emotional trap collapses. They realize their emotional reaction is their responsibility, not your burden. Epictetus taught that people are disturbed not by events, but by their interpretations. This line puts that philosophy into action. Imagine a coworker twisting your suggestion into an insult during a meeting. You stay calm, look at them, and say that line. Now everyone sees the manipulation, and manipulators hate being exposed. Stoic reply number 2. You're free to think that. This line is psychological armor. Manipulators want to force agreement. They want you to justify, defend, explain, and submit. When someone says, "You're selfish for doing that," "You're wrong and you know it," you simply respond, "You're free to think that." No argument, no explanation, no emotional fuel. This sentence is emotional independence in one breath. Seneca warned that being enslaved to others' opinions is a miserable life. This line frees you. Imagine a family member constantly judging your choices. They pressure you to live how they want. Instead of arguing, you drop this line calmly. Now the pressure hits a wall. They can't force their worldview into your mind anymore. Stoic reply number 3. We can continue this when it's respectful. This is where power shifts. Manipulators thrive on chaos. They interrupt, mock, raise their voice, and push your buttons. Most people fight back emotionally. That's exactly what manipulators want. You say, we can continue this when it's respectful. Not angry, not emotional, just factual. This line changes the conversation's rules. It makes respect the entry ticket. Psychological effect. This line removes emotional engagement, forces accountability, makes their behavior visible. If they continue disrespecting you, they expose themselves. If they stop, you just control them without aggression. Marcus Aurelius believed in controlling what you consent to. This is you withdrawing consent from chaos. Stoic reply number 4, the most powerful. I'm stepping away from this conversation. This is the nuclear option. Manipulators feed on your attention, your anger, your explanations, your emotional energy. When you walk away calmly, you cut their fuel supply. No shouting, no dramatic exit, no insults, just, I'm stepping away from this conversation, and then you actually step away. Imagine someone provoking you, pushing you to explode. You feel the heat rising. Instead of snapping, you calmly say this line and leave. They're left talking to air.
That silence is terrifying to manipulators. Seneca said the greatest power is power over yourself. This line proves it. Stoic reply number 5. That doesn't align with my values. This is quiet moral authority. Manipulators pressure you to act against your principles. They guilt you, shame you, manipulate you into saying yes. Instead of arguing, you say, that doesn't align with my values. You're not attacking them. You're not explaining yourself. You're simply stating your inner law. A friend pressures you into something unethical. A coworker wants you to lie. A family member pushes a lifestyle choice on you. You drop this line calmly. Now the conversation is no longer about pressure, it's about integrity. And integrity is intimidating. Manipulators expect emotional reaction, defense, justification, engagement. These replies give them none of that. Instead, you give calm boundaries, emotional neutrality, psychological independence, unshaken presence. Epictetus said you cannot control others, only your response. These replies are control in language form.